Alright, so today we were at the White Tank Mountains again, and we're actually taking the current trail I'm on to the Sonoran Black Loop Trail. There's actually a way to get there through the roads, but I prefer this trail better because I enjoy the walk. So we're going to take it there, and then we're going to see some looking and filming that just now. Look at this giant lizard. He's a beauty. I noticed this. See how close we can get. Oh, there he goes. Beautiful. I don't know what kind of lizard it is, but it's a pretty meaty guy. Again, like I said, gonna head up towards Petrichor Plaza and then bust off to the left to Sonoran Black Loop Trail. Just take a look at this beautiful sky and these mountains, man. It's all inspiring. Petrichor Plaza. This wasn't even marked on Google Maps. I actually added it myself. Again, you know, trying to participate in some of the broader history, but you can see there's a one right over here. You see some more in the background back here. This looks more like a lizard. Has some more curvature on it. That one up there, again, kind of unable to read it. Again, we don't know the actual meanings, but again, this one, you see in the very back up here, some pretty interesting ones. And then over here, this one's been massively damaged, probably due to the access. You can see just a bar into a cross rail protecting these things. So very important. It's just the connector to the actual waterfall trail you can see up there. But like I said, I'm more interested in the petroglyphs. You can see right here, I mean, the stone, you can kind of see some of them. Very simple petroglyphs. I'm gonna get some photos and definitely upload them up to the archive. Just the connector to the Sonoran Black Loop Trail. I'm gonna wander off a little bit and show some of this granite. And this granite is everywhere. It's beautiful white polished granite. Kind of goes on from literally miles, honestly. And this is pretty good representation. Closest I've pretty much gotten to the actual granite itself. See if we can do this without getting killed or hurt. All right. There it is, though. Granite and gneiss are the two main properties these rocks are made out of. Right up there, you can see the mountain I was kind of climbing up. I got about halfway up, then I was like, you know, a little bit steep for me. Petroglyphs. Petroglyphs are going to be the reason we are here today. And we're going to hopefully try and get a look at those if possible. See a little path carved out up here. Usually, I don't know what kind of cactus this is. I'm going to have to get some more information because I see it a lot. Oh, I actually see it in the store sometimes even. Be very careful again. Walking in dangerous territory with these rocks, man. I'm not trying to be bitten. Just trying to record the history. Looks like we're getting close. Oh wow. Look at that. That's a Vanyu for sure. I don't know. That also looks like some sort of rock carving, but I can't tell to be entirely sure. But that is a Vanyu. Or the water symbol. See if we can get any higher on this one. Oh my gosh. You can see these ones up here. Very beautiful. See a couple of them up there. Vanyu, you see ram head. That ram head we saw somewhere else as well. But I'm focusing more on, of course, the history. But these things are everywhere, and I thought it was pretty funny. I opened this one up, and they're usually they're informational, but today they made me eat. Seriously, guys, come on, man. Calm it down. All right, here we are, made it to the end of the Black Loop Rock Trail. Again, man, this park is beautifully paved. It's got ramadas everywhere. Beautiful place for a picnic or a party. But again, make sure you clean up your messes, right? Yeah, even like dog bags out here. Please keep these places beautiful. It's up to us, right? This is our world. Gotta keep it clean. So let's take a look at these structures, man. It looks like it's literally protruding out of the ground. It's just crazy. And then over here, it's the sand. Looks like maybe a riverbed. There's a couple lizards over there. Probably teeming with wildlife. But I mean, this is a pretty steep structure to go up. We'll do it anyways, just for fun. It's for history, right? Look between the cracks. Make sure I'm not gonna get nabbed by something. Oh wow. Yeah, I don't know. Still hard to tell if they're any kind of significant petroglyphs or not, but here we are on top here. Sand wash. And then we'll return to the Black Loop Trail. Alright, so let me try and do this safely. You know, it looks like there may be, or may not be, petroglyphs all over this thing. Looks like some weird ones I haven't quite seen. I'm not sure if the camera's even quite getting a shot, but hopefully it is. Looks like there's maybe like a long neck, looks like a giraffe or something, a vani maybe, and then some maybe structural bodies. But that's enough for up here. We're gonna go back down. And the thing is, I don't even think some of the people who run the park know about a lot of these petroglyphs. I mean, I think I found a couple that are unmarked completely. It's not good, man. They need to preserve. This is what I'm talking about. You got these sideway paths that are highly suspect. It's like, why is this one so heavily traveled off to the side, other than this giant cactus? You feel me? I mean, maybe people like cactuses that much. It's a pretty nice cactus, I'm not gonna lie. You know, it's a saguaro. I'm trying to see if maybe there's something else that I'm missing, because if I came over here for a saguaro cactus, I'm gonna be a little sad. Maybe something over there, I don't know. Again, these rocks are mostly untouched. Look at that cacti up there. Holy cow, it's tall. That's got to be like 4 or 5 times my height. So probably like 20 feet tall. It's extreme. So let's get back to the trail. Apparently it's just saguaro, possibly. There's one that loops around this way, maybe. I thought I saw something up here. Oh, what the hell? What is this? Oh, that's man-made, 100%. Looks like another grinding spot. Oh my! What the? There's another one. There's another grinding spot. Oh my! What am I stumbling onto? Petroglyphs? Trying to see. Thought that I might have saw one. Looks like it's washed pretty heavily with rain. There may not be, but that is man-made, 100%. So that's pretty significant. Looks like I could get it further up, but I'm not going to today. Alrighty, man, quite a discovery. I'm not even sure how to react, because I've seen the one at the very beginning, stumbled off trail, following some of these kind of suspect paths, and you're finding things that are just mind-blowing. I found 2 grinding stones that were embedded within the actual body of the rock, and now I have the actual locations located. I don't know if people know about this or not. I just don't. So I'm not in significant pain yet, but if I think I keep walking, I may drive whatever's in my foot deeper into it. I think I probably stepped in on some sort of small cacti whenever a horsefly landed on me whenever I was off trail, so I had to stop and pick that out of my shoe. Oh yeah, I definitely stepped on a cactus. Just trying to get that out. Some needles. It's probably the one that's bothering my foot. Should be good. Kind of hopping around on subject matter right now, but these are black ants. I see a prevalence of red ants a lot in Arizona. Not so much black ants. This is pretty peculiar, but maybe specific to the location, so pretty interesting. Not just that, but the size of the colony's pretty decent. It's not going to be a very small colony. You see ants working all over the place. Now, I want to just make a quick message. Everybody out there, go out and see some real life history. Get yourself out there. Get yourself breathing, your heart rate up. You know, get active in the environment. Even if not for the history, for the trees and the mountains and the rocks and I mean, there's many reasons to be here. Not just that, the funding they get from the finances that go towards these places. So when you pay an entry fee, it helps to preserve these places and make them better. That's really the send-off message I want to leave you with. and make sure you revisit history. Just a quick disclaimer out there, revisiting history isn't always safe. Make sure you understand what you're doing and make sure you're prepared. Now today I ended up with cactus in my finger and my foot. I thought I was pretty prepared, but guess what? Sometimes it still happens. Not anything bad, but just a little needle poking my foot every once in a while. Just pulled it out and we're good to go. So, like I said, get out there, revisit history. Love it. All right, so there's the waterfall trailhead we just made it from. We're taking the Black Rock Trail. I'm pretty sure it has a longer name than that, but we're taking the long loop. Let's check it out. Actually, we've done it that way before. Let's do this way. See, now you can really see a difference between the geological structures that have naturally occurred here. Look at the black rocks over here versus. I'm gonna take a little bit of a walk now. It's bizarre almost. So look, and then look, right down there, completely washed away. And of course, this is a stream, so it could be the water washing it off. But I'm not sure. That might be a completely separate material altogether. Let's go take a look at this cactus. It's pretty pretty. Look at that. It's got some nice colors to it. If you listen closely, I don't know if it's appearing on the audio, but these birds, it's really remarkable. Like as a historian, and whatever I am at this point, you have these birds that are able to literally land on these cacti with no problem. They dart around, they land on them. They must have developed some sort of skill. I don't know what type of bird it is. I don't know if all birds can do it. They might be able to, but it's pretty impressive the way that they're able to just jump around from cacti to cacti. Maybe some sort of defense mechanism or some sort of evolutionary trait, but I'm not entirely sure. Just thought it was pretty remarkable the way they were doing it. I guess the biggest message I want to send today on revisiting history is get out there and make history. You have the ability, you have the effect. I'm recording history. That's my Bildung, my inner drive. I've studied Alexander von Humboldt and Wilhelm von Humboldt to some degree, and I've held on to that principle of the Bildung and the inner drive, that ability to find meaning. And I think everybody needs to find that meaning in order to live properly. Now, I'm going to stop the camera because I got some beautiful stuff going on in front of me. But make sure you're always doing as best you can to meet your reality with your expectations.